Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you?
I know the skin I'm in. This skin is a reminder of who I am and where I'm going. This skin is a blessing of culture and a target of prejudice. This skin is political, controversial, radical. This skin is a movement, a danger when presented with authenticity. This skin is a choice of speaking out or staying safe. This skin is to live with unrest, unknowing if this stop will be my last. This skin is invisible, overlooked when extraordinary, recognized when faced with blame. This skin is self-edited expression, deciding between being forthright in your truth or conveying your message in a way that is acceptable, palatable, tolerated. This skin is finding freedom through restriction, knowing why the caged bird sings. This skin is empathy, understanding the emotions of others, feeling love and joy and sorrow and anger that is not one's own. This skin is unity, community. This skin bears the burden of advocation, to be born an activist, and the very change you fight for, you will not live to see. Because if you don't do it, who will? This skin is dense, hefty, a weight of generational trauma to carry high on my shoulders. This skin is abundant, not invulnerable, riddled with scars of battles I did not fight, lessons I will not learn. This skin is a memorial to be honored, passed from my grandmother to my mother to me. This skin is a rite of passage, taking a lifetime of practice to cherish, to carry with pride, with respect. This skin is unconditional, not an accessory, a costume to be adorned then discarded, misconstrued, exploited. This skin is inevitable, inescapable, stretching deeper than superficial pigment. This skin is to be both desired and devalued, idolized and demonized, dehumanized and exemplified. A paradoxical existence and a complicated history. This skin is the feature of one and the experiences of many, both universal and individual. This skin is identity. So I say this. The authenticity of my skin is not determined by my own willingness to satisfy others' expectations of what they perceive being in my skin is. Translation: I am not the product of others' prejudice. I know the skin I'm in. Do you?